So, starting from chapter 14, 12, let's read this. They also carried off Abram's nephew Lot and his possessions since he was living in Sodom. Before this, in chapter 13, Lot followed his own desires and he settled down in place in Sodom. But it takes no more than one chapter to tell us what the outcome is. And it shows us clearly that the consequences of following the desire of this world are disastrous. So we see this Lot being miserable, who lost all his wealth through the war and became a captive. Let me ask you this though. Could this have been God's punishment towards Lot? What do you think? Do you think it's God's punishment towards Lot? It wasn't God punishing Lot. It was just a consequence of his choice. We often take the consequences of our poor choices and write them off for God's judgment. He punished me for this. And why put blame on God when God didn't do anything, when the bad thing happens to your life? But those bad things were only just consequences of your poor choices. Don't take the consequences for sins and say God gave them to you. On the other side, there are times when we call those natural consequences of our poor choices and actually credit Satan for that. Sometimes we fail because we didn't study, and then we're just say, oh dude, I'm having a lot of spiritual warfare right now, when it's only the consequences of you choosing not to study. Satan didn't do it for that. Don't give Satan a credit. I believe that what Lot was dealing with was actually a grace, not a punishment. Even if it was a punishment towards Lot, I think it was punishment out of his love. The reason because is Lot was given the opportunity to live. He didn't die. Lot was given the opportunity to repent. What's that mean? It could have been so much easier for those alliances to just kill Lot. There's no benefit that they could get from capturing Lot. Why? He's not even related to the people. He just settled there. What he could do is just kill him and take the positions. Why would they let Lot live and just take him as a captive? During the war, the reason we take captives is to get benefits out of those captives, right? But what of the benefits would you get by capturing Lot? So I believe the reason, just for the fact that he was given another day to live, is the grace of God, because he has given another choice to repent towards God. There may be times in your life when things feel like God's punishment, but even so, even then, remember that you just being able to breathe another day is a loving punishment from God, because he's giving you another opportunity to return to him. When we focus on Lot's, I think it was another time of a grace, because he was dealing with the consequences of his choice, but yet God stepped in his life and saved his life so that he can have another time